Good morning, guys. May 3rd. It's the third day in a row of 165.8 weigh-in. Today I'm hitting up Fuddruckers with Andrea and Brandon. Hang out a little bit around noon. And right now I'm headed to the kitchen just to take my vitamins and shit. And I think I'm gonna eat a little bit like pineapple because that shit sounds hella good right now. So there's the pineapple. I just like fruit in the morning, so I'm gonna have strawberries too. So some strawberries, some pineapple, get my day going. So I'm already gonna get a lot of protein at this Fuddruckers. The elk burger there. At Fuddruckers, they have a few different options that are way leaner than their regular beef that they have. They got like elk, really lean. I think the input on MyFitnessPal has like 6 grams of fat to 60 grams of protein, which is fucking incredible. And they also have buffalo and a few other things. So Fuddruckers, it's not too hard to fit Fuddruckers in macros. Even when you're contest dieting, and especially in the off season, Fuddruckers is a really easy thing to fit that bitch. There we go, pineapple and strawberry. And so everyone knows strawberry is really voluminous in comparison to its calories. So if you're having trouble with hunger, grab some strawberries, get some Wallen Farms, dip that shit. I used to do that all the time. But this contest prep, this time around, I haven't been experiencing hunger like at all. And probably a few different reasons for that. One, just the mental preparedness, but I think especially is just because I'm eating a lot more food than in 2011, and the slight cut, like the really slow slight cut, I think has it this way that I'm not that very hungry, though I have a feeling that it will come eventually. Just like I told everyone that I wasn't really feeling it mentally, emotionally. I wasn't feeling that kind of craziness, and how I told you guys, like, you know, 3-4 weeks ago, that's when it started. Haven't started feeling the hunger thing yet, but it might come. Who knows? We'll see. Going down to Fuddruckers. Pretty excited. I like to get hella pickles and jalapenos while I'm there, since you can eat as much of that shit as you want. So I'm pretty excited. Contest prep wise, everything's looking really good. Fat loss wise, Eric Helms predicts that I'm gonna be pretty much like muscle mayhem of 2011 stage conditioning, but just in maybe 2 weeks or so. So he feels like I'm only 2 weeks away from looking like I did then, and that still leaves us like practically a month before even the first show. So who knows, I might even look like, I think his other prediction was, since it's really related to the first one, is that I'll look like how I did at, I'll probably even look better actually than, so at the first show this year, I'll probably look better than I did at the second of last year. So that's one of his predictions. I think he said that, and I actually feel the same way. I feel like how I looked at the muscle, or at the Washington State Natural where I won my class. I feel like that's how I'll look at the NGA show this year, except with a lot more muscle, like a lot more muscle. So hopefully, you know, a good few pounds of muscle, because I really honestly think that that's what I've done. That's what I've accomplished these last couple years. I think at least 5 pounds. So chances are, if I'm same conditioning, a little bit more muscle, you know, I might be looking at upwards to closer to 160 pounds. So now at the Muscle Mayhem, which is, you know, 5 weeks post that show, I plan to be even more conditioned. So I might even dip underneath the 160s for that show. Who knows how low I'll go. That's Eric Helms's stance on it. Alberto's is a little bit different, since that guy is the shredded fucking Buddha because you know, when he looks at someone, he can think and see like, holy shit, yeah, he has a lot more fat to lose. So there comes, he sees that things are going great, but Alberto, he always has a different stance since, and it's pretty much true. It's like there always is more fat to lose on a freaking person's body when it comes to these shows. So yeah, motherfucker. So some clarification. A lot of people ask what I think my stage weight's gonna be, or what my goal stage weight is gonna be. And honestly, the guesses of what stage weight will be are simply that, just guesses. Because honestly, it's quite unimportant. We're not actually shooting for certain weights that we have to hit. That's really not our goal. Though, perhaps if I was close to some sort of weight class if I was gonna do like an NPC show to troll around a little bit, and I had to like lose an insta 5 pounds to hit a lower weight class, and if we want to do that, we do that. But I don't think that's the case. That there's any sort of goal weights for me. It's not like I'm doing specifically a certain kind of weight. It's not what we shot for from the beginning. It's not what I'm shooting for now. So really, I'm just trying to get as shredded as possible without any sort of goal weight in mind. Just taking one day at a time. One of the rare moments that I'm actually on time before Andrea. She's like always the early bird and gets places like 30,000 minutes before anyone's even supposed to be there. But I'm actually on time at Fuddruckers. I can't freaking believe it. Fucking shit is getting busy. Life is getting really busy. But that's good. It's a good thing, because it's like the worst possible scenario is not having anything to do, you know. But I'm thankful that I got a lot to do, because it keeps me busy, and I love being busy. Not busy, but productive. I got a lot of shit to do. A lot of tax things to handle with Legends of Aesthetics. A lot of the back-end business stuff that nobody sees. There's a lot of the stuff that I handle, trademarking and this and that. So I've really learned a lot just through getting this shit done ourselves. More so than I even learned in school about any of this. I really wish there was like some sort of pinpoint college class, or maybe I just didn't find it, or at Sac State or whatever, but it would be cool if there were college courses or degrees or whatever that specifically aimed you towards something like, for example, in my case, starting an online business, something like that, or starting a certain kind of business, or growing a certain kind of business. Because honestly, there really is no college education for what specifically like I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah, there's bits and pieces that I can gain from different different majors, different classes, but honestly, the doing shit myself totally outweighs any of the shit that I learned in college. Any of that shit. Just this past year of all the stuff that I haven't done in college, I feel like I've learned way more than all the years of all the classes that I've taken at Sac State. Not that it was pointless, but it just shows how much you learn when you attack things in the real world and start just get your feet wet and get dirty. And to clarify some things, since some people weren't too sure of how far I was in school. It was I think it was my 4th year at Sac State. It would have been, or 2013 would have been. I started in 2009. Wait. I don't know if that marks the 4th year. I think it marks the end of the 3rd, actually, since you start a year in fall. So, had I done one more semester, it would have been basically 4 years. 2009, 10, 11, 12. So, a lot of people assumed that I did like 4 years of college and then just decided to go like right before graduating. And that wasn't the case for me. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't even know if I'd consider myself a junior, which is a third-year student. I'm like a super sophomore, or I was a super sophomore at the time. I guess I still am, since I can always go back. Pretty much a super sophomore, like way more credits needed than necessary to actually become, you know, a junior or to get your major, but didn't have the prerequisites to get into the major. So I honestly wasn't like close to graduating or anything like that. I was one of those students, or I am one of those students, it's still something I am working on as part of my personal development, that I never saw my advisors in college. And that is honestly, now I look back, and it's probably the most important thing you can do, is constantly seeing your academic advisors who will help you schedule your classes, plan which classes to take, keep you on top of your A game, make sure that you're, you know, doing good in your classes and getting A's, not failing any classes, and if you do fail classes, then you'll want to know what to do via talking to your academic advisor. And I was one of those kids that like hated seeing any advisors. One, it was a few different reasons, because I guess I was just scared. I don't know if I was scared, but it was just one of the things I just didn't want to do. I wasn't compelled to ever see an advisor. And two, I didn't even know what my major was going to be for the most part, for most of the time. School, college, I wish there was like, I guess there are, fuck, I should have taken one. You could take classes in college that teach you how to best utilize the college. Classes that teach you how to go about things. Usually they're freshman seminar type classes, and perhaps, yeah, I think I recommend taking those. I thought I was above that. You know, I was like, you know, I could just do this, take my classes, pass them, da-da-da. But honestly, introductory to college class probably would be very beneficial to you guys. Just my recommendation to the future college students out there. Take an introductory to college class, something that really introduces you to all of the facilities, all the things that you're paying for, so that you can really utilize the college and not be afraid to talk to people, to the principals, the deans, the freaking, not be afraid to talk to your advisors. Here's something: I do not discourage education, not at all. And honestly, I think that most people are better off getting a college education. It's something that most people should strive for. Because, I mean, just statistically, you are, just by chance, in correlation, those who go to college, get a degree, have a higher, you know, yearly income, a higher standard of living than those who do not graduate college. Are they freaking here yet? And you gain a lot of experience in college to things that will help you for the rest of your life, such as getting shit done. For example, when you have to cram for exams or do assignments like now, that really prepares you for things in life where you need to get shit done like right now. A lot of the nights that Lovato and I spent up until fucking 8 a.m. in the morning, there they are, were because, well, not because, but were aided by long ass nights of studying for shit for college. Had I never done those super long cram study nights, I probably, you know, these cram sessions that I did with Lovato, which we did all the time, and we got all of our content done that way, just by getting shit done and just making it happen. You know, college prepared me for that. Prepared me to talk in front of classes, talk in front of people. One of my favorite classes was a communications class, just talking in front of the class. And I learned also a lot from my accounting classes that I took. And those, it was funny because I'm going to be honest, I took accounting, financial accounting, like 3 times. 3 times. The first time, I never opened the damn book. never did anything because at the time I was very busy, I'll just say, doing college shit, just very busy, just doing some college shit, pledging fraternity and being young and dumb and not doing any of my homework. I never even opened the damn book. Never. And obviously that's a recipe for failure. I took that class again and the same shit happened. I mean, not the same shit happened. I allowed the same shit to happen. Didn't do shit. So I failed it again. I think I failed managerial accounting. The same exact way. I failed that once, I believe. Because I fucking didn't do it. I didn't do the class. It was like an online class. And what I want to say is, don't do what I did. I don't condone, I don't recommend you guys to fail classes or to spend 3,000 years in college. What I do recommend though is when you decide now what you want to do, and even if you change your mind later, the worst thing to do is to not know what to do. That's the worst thing ever, to not know what your path is. Because I spent 4 years in college not knowing what my path was. Well, practically 4. I had no fucking clue. No fucking clue. And then people want to criticize me when I do find my path. And I'm on my path right now. Who the fuck are you to criticize me? I am on my path right now. And you just can't make fun of me. You can't. On all the different levels. You can't make fun of me financially. You can't make fun of me in terms of goals. In terms of any of these things. I just can't. It's a horrible argument to try to make fun of it. But obviously it's your right. It's your decision. Go ahead. And I won't judge you for it. But I'm doing quite well for myself right now. Very well. And I'm on my fucking path. I know what I want, I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing everything it takes to accomplish these goals. And nothing's fucking stopping me. So that is why I pulled out of college. So that I can pursue the path that I'm on right now.
Oh, did you?
Alright, it's on. The BBC's on. The BBC's on.
But I'm gonna take off some of the oranges because I don't.
Holy shit, that's a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's so colorful on my freaking camera. What do you have there?
Yeah, you can have the oranges. Well, because there's a half of, like, that's probably one.
Like...
Yeah, mandarin oranges.
Oh, okay.
Like little cuties.
Alright, what did you order? The chicken salad?
It's an oriental chicken salad, but I had them.
No sauce.
No dressing, and no, they usually put like the sesame seed little noodle things.
You can't handle that.
Dude. No.
Hold on, are we coming?
You've seen me handle this. No, we're not. You've seen me handle it. The mashup, this is what I ate.
No, I mean, you can't handle those fats and those sesame seeds right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't.
Come on, I know you can handle this shit.
No.
I know you can handle this shit. Okay, right. Cool. Brand, what you got?
So what would you estimate? Alright, fats, I'm gonna go with like 6 to be conservative.
Yeah, I'd say 5, but 6 to be conservative. And then carbs, like... I really don't even know.
Maybe like 30.
If you don't eat that, yeah.
30
like
protein, maybe 35.
I'd say like 25 carbs or something like that.
Well, because there's fruit, so that's why I say 30.
Protein, like 30?
Yeah, but if this wasn't fruit, I'd say that's like 15 carbs. But because of that, I'd say like 30.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
So
I didn't notice how much there were.
And then these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of salt and pepper. And then my children's 2 vitamins.
Is that my burger over there?
Probably.
Okay, I gotta go. Alright.
It's urgent.
You got that. Whatever it is. Alright, here,
I'll show you guys what I got real quick.
This is what you got.
I'm just like, dude, it's good to...
Alright, what you got, Ogie?
Like,
motherfucking elk burger.
Elk?
Elk burger.
Can she come back on breaks and stuff?
Toppings and shit.
I mean,
mustard, like 0 calories. Ketchup, that's a little bit. I'll add that later. Fucking rice cakes.
It's a thing that
rice cakes.
You know, her parents are the
Diet Coke.
Her parents are the type of people that just
jalapenos, or fire up my Angus. Just yellow peppers. They don't really fire it up too much.
I like the yellow peppers.
Like right in the middle.
Those pickles are really good here, right?
They're on point. They're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Oh, I got American cheese. Wait, cheddar cheese.
Cheddar, yeah.
So I gotta add the fat to that. So
enjoy.
Pretty damn good meal. Thank you guys.
She's the type of girl that.
He almost like fucking got doubly injured.
I was like, oh my god.
No.
Let me get you? It's impressive that you're doing that.
I go for it.
I mean, it's large and in charge. Bite that, Ogus.
My mouth is so full.
How is that food?
Yeah. It's food.
I forgot I had to pee.
It's what men do.
You gotta be?
What? No, I forgot I had to pee. I was just too excited to eat this thing.
Okay, so Fuddruckers was pretty cool, pretty chill. We ate. Meal was pretty good. The thing about the elk burger, it's really low in fat, like fucking 6 grams of fat, 60 grams of protein. Yeah, Brandon came through. I didn't really expect him to be there. So that was nice. Hung out with friends. Now I'm headed back home. I'm gonna go to a corner store, drugstore to get some like contact lens juice and stuff. Then home and to work I go. Sweet, just got a package from UPS and it's from Inzer. My buddy Nick Stevnen, steady lifting, the guy in my videos, he helped me help my like future father-in-law move, and yeah, so I bought him an Inzer belt just to say thanks and shit. So I'm actually pretty excited to get that to him. And the delivery was great. Normally Inzer belts take like a month to get to you, but if you order their black ones, they have those on stock usually. And this took maybe less than a week. Probably like a little, yeah, less than a week to get to me, so fucking crazy. Are you happy? Quick for the record, May 3rd, eating a ice cream sandwich. My hair is getting longer and longer every day, and I want to cut it every day, but I'm so indecisive about my hair that, ugh, kills me. So, ice cream sandwich, May 3rd, still getting leaner. Oh my fuck, that was cool. Oh my god. Ah! Last meal of the day. Special appearance with Victor over here. Cholula and eggs. Damn. This shit's good.